Guys, what is up? Coolie here, and today I have another Neovision era trial clear for you. Today we're going to be taking on Scorn of the March of the Insects. Okay? This one is a little bit tricky to set up for, but I'm going to go over the team and what they have and why, and then I'll go over what you have to do to get all missions and just destroy this thing. Alright? So here we go. Defeat with a limit burst. Mission number 1. Evoke an Esper and defeat the party in battle 3, because it's 3 waves, within 10 turns. We can do that easily. I'm going to be taking along the only cloud on my friends list that has Golemon for a bug killer. Alright, so here's the team. 3-star base unit Yuri comes with, at 6 stars I believe, a 100% plant killer buff in battle. Don't know why Gumi decided to give a 3-star base unit a 100% killer buff when Furion has like a 25% buff, but okay, I'm here for it. Right, so here goes. Secret Pesticide. Boost physical damage against insect monsters by 100% for caster for 2 turns. So we're going to be using Mastermind Zahn to spread that around to the party. Now, like I said, this isn't the only way you can beat this fight. This is, I want you guys to understand that about my videos is they're not meant to be the strategy, like, to beat them. Especially in older trial, these are, clears in the Neovision era using Neovision units, and that's like the whole point of them. So, Mastermind's on. We'll spread that to the party. Tifa has a dual role in this fight. In the first round, she's not going to do anything. On the second round, she's going to be the breaker, and in the third round, she's, of course, going to do the LB finish. So you have Cloud. His Brave Shift is equipped with as much bug killer as possible. You don't need to build this for LB damage, although most people will, but you can probably get a sufficient amount of LB damage and bug killer on your Cloud while still not losing any of his stats, because Neovisions are ridiculous. So he is going to just be our chainer. And then of course we have Luna Freya, who can buff, imbue, boost LB damage. She can do it all. She's the best. So let's go over the equipment. The only important piece of equipment in this version of a clear is the Summer Parasol, which is the Trustmaster reward of Summer, Folka, and Citra. And because it has Heart of Passion, which fills your evocation gauge by 1 each round. The first round of this fight is very safe and not dangerous, so we're going to sit there until our evocation gauge is full so we can get that Esper mission out of the way. Tifa is built for bug killer. Obviously, she is just only her Brave Shift, just ready to crush things, right? Mastermind's on. Everybody has equipment on this team, but I just optimized like Luna Freya, Yuri, and Mastermind's on. I just optimized them and then put on the specific gear that they needed, which is Yuri needs the Summer Parasol or any item that boosts evocation gauge up by 1 or 2 every turn. There are more items than that do it. That's just the only one I have. So Mastermind's on. Obviously, you're just gonna want his TMR on him or his STMR, either one. Everything else is just I just build him for like HP and defense. Same thing with Luna Freya. Luna Freya doesn't need anything special, actually. She can have anything you want. I just optimized them so they have more HP and more defense for the first round so that it's, totally safe. You guys seeing this dog back here? Ellie! Hey! Stop embarrassing yourself. You're on YouTubes. I love you. Anyway, back to the trial. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to show you guys how in this first round, these guys are real weak. They only have like 350 attack. They only have 1,000,000 HP, so we don't want to kill them yet. We're just going to defend with literally everyone the entire time. And that's it. You can see they don't do much, and our Esper gauge is going to be filling. And anytime they target Tifa, she might counter, actually might give you some more Esper gauge, might get full. Earlier than, round. Like, normally, if you were gaining nothing from the counters, it would take 10 rounds for this to happen, so you're just going to defend until that happens. And once it's full, we're going to summon using any character, and clouds are going to chain these guys down, and that's it. Then your Esper mission is out of the way. I don't think it's... I think it would literally take 60 turns for these things to kill anybody on this team. If you want to, like, attack one or two with single target stuff, you know, you can do that too and kill a couple of them. It's fine. All they do is normal attacks. They have nothing in their AI other than that. There is no special thing like where if you kill 3, they all go crazy or turn into a giant fly. There's nothing like that. They just do normal auto attacks every time. One thing that you can do though, if you're using LB damage, right? I'm not using LB damage with Cloud, so I don't need it to get full. But if you want, each round with Lunafreya, you can do Light of Purity, which will give you some LB fill, some automatic LB fill. You can do that like each round until you're done. But like I said, I'm not using Clouds for LB damage in this. They're just chainers. And Tifa's, you know, just from her normal kit, just fills on its own. Oh, Esper Gauge is full. I'm not paying attention. Anyway. So very important, once you're ready to chain, you're going to switch your Clouds into Brave Shift. And only your Clouds into Brave Shift on this turn. Do not put Tifa into Brave Shift, because then when you get to round 3, she'll come out of it. And then you won't be able to use her awesome LB. Okay? So we'll just summon Siren. That's it. And these guys will die. Take them out. So our Esper mission is now out of the way, and we're never in any danger of getting killed or losing the fight. So now here's where we start to get a little tricky. I honestly think that this is the harder round of the fight. This guy has massive defense, and this guy has massive spirit. We don't have to worry about that because we're only using physical attacks. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put that plant killer buff on, right? Bug killer. She has plant too. You don't want that bug killer. You're going to want to take it from her and then spread it to everyone. Boom, boom, boom. With Tifa, you're now going to switch to Brave Shift. And all you're going to do is break. She's not doing any damage this turn, so you're just going to use Crashing Waves 3 times. But you're going to target this, then retarget to the other one. So now they both have 80% breaks on. Now Cloud, once again, just going to do 3 spinning slashes. We're not going to do anything else with him. And Lunafreya is just going to give a... I'm just going to do this, the Water Imbue, Water in Peril, and then her Benevolence of the Gods, which also boosts LB damage if you're using LB. If you're using LBs to do damage here, that gives you 50% more damage, but we're really just using it for the 180% attack buff. So what you're going to do is, when you chain these, you're going to do 2 casts on the big one, up top, and then 1 cast on the one on the bottom, right? So 1, 2, then 3. Dead. Alright, so the only thing that's the strategy is pretty much the same on this turn, except Tifa's going to be using her LB, and you cannot defense break this, so we're not worrying about breaks. The one thing I do want to say is that you want to make sure that Tifa's hit is the one that kills it. So you want to make sure that her hit goes in sort of at the end of that triple chain. Okay? So same deal. You just use Secret Pesticide. We're going to carry it over. Okay, Tifa's going to set up that LB. Now, you can see my Clouds do have their LBs, and I could use that for a higher damage mod, you know, in the one chain, but I'm not worrying about it. If your chains are coming up a little weak, then you can do that. You can use LBs and finish into the... You could do the Spinning Bite ×2 and finish with Tifa's Punch right into that. So Lunafreya is just going to do the same thing. This thing actually does have water resistance, but it's only 50%. So by getting this buff, you're still doing 60% more damage. So we just set that up. And you're going to see that the Tifa hit comes in at sort of the end of the chain. And that's what you want. Bam! That's it. Good night. Done. All missions complete. If you've got these units to set yourself up, I hope that helped. The reward for this trial is actually very good. 75% Magic Man-Eater on a rod with a 180 magic. So if you haven't gotten it yet, now's your chance. Guys, thanks for watching. If it helped, do me a favor, hit that like button. And if it really helped, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. That would be really awesome. Because you get tips from me, plus you get to watch my dog lick herself in the background. Alright guys, that's it for me for today. New video coming soon. Moving on to the next trial. Catch you later.